Whew. Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 3. Last episode, we notched a victory against the Blowfish in our one yearly contest as we took advantage of the ineffectiveness of rookie starter Dante Dupole and got rookie starter Newt Bradley his first career win, score of 10-3. And that also kept our slim playoff chances alive. Coming into this matchup, we start a 2-game series against the Moose here. Game number 12, we will have Tarak Smith making his season debut, the former Hot Corners starter. We'll be taking on the third-year left-hander from the Moose's rotation, Joffrey Rockman. He's 0-1 with an 8.38 ERA and a 1.97 whip. Look at the lineup for today's game. Velos is locked in leading off in left field, followed by Ho at catching again. Batting third is first baseman Stump Pitts. Batting fourth is shortstop Snag Roper. Batting fifth and locked in is DH Bad Hop Brown, getting his second consecutive start. Batting sixth is rookie third baseman Christopher Woody. Batting seventh is veteran second baseman Sammy Shigatani. Batting eighth is second-year right fielder Dominic Burnside. And batting ninth and 10th is center fielder Nico Jennings. Let's jump into the action here and have some fun with it. So we're going to need to rattle off 5 straight wins here to keep our playoff chances alive. The first time we lose here in these last 5 games, if that does happen, our playoff chances are over. And we will just speed up the last, whatever many games are left with, like 1 or 2 big episodes of multiple games just to get them done and over with. Because there's really no point in just making it 1 game at a time if there's nothing at the end of the road for us. So let's see how we do here against the Mooses. We're at home here once again. Hill, Bigsby, and Brown do up here against Smith here in the first inning. Here's second baseman Cheyenne Hill, there we go. She's hitting .289 with 3 RBIs in her second year with the Moose. Let's take a look at the lineup here for the Moose organization. Wait a minute, that's not the one. There we go. After Hill, it's going to be DH Helena Bigsby. She's locked in. Right fielder Marcia Brown. For first baseman Mash Taters. Batting fifth is left fielder Buck Swiner. He's also locked in. Batting sixth is shortstop Nacho Chris. Batting seventh and 10th is third baseman Rip Dingers. Batting eighth is center fielder Thurman Colt. And batting ninth is catcher Pedro Nixon. All right, here we go. First pitch from Smith is going to be a fastball away. It's outside for ball 1. Down and in, lined up the middle. That's going to be a base hit, as that'll be an early first hit here for the Moose, as Hill is on with a single. Brings up Bigsby, the DH. She's locked in, hitting .286, 1 homer, 3 RBIs here on the season. First pitch, curveball down and in on the first pitch, called a strike. Runner goes, and it's in. Oh, and Hill is thrown out by Efred Ho, even though he makes a bad throw. Good pick there in the dirt by the shortstop, Roper, and that's going to retire Hill. That is the second time Hill's been caught stealing this year. She is now 2 for 4 on the season. 0-1 the count here as that curveball caught the bottom of the zone. Next pitch is a cutter up and in. Fouled back. 0-2 the count now. Fastball down in the way. Called strike 3 at the knees. First punch out of the season for Smith. 2 down in the inning. Now to bring up right fielder Marcia Brown, hitting .244, a homer, and 7 RBIs. First pitch fastball middle away, lined in the left field. That'll be a base hit as it gets through the infielders. Brown with the second hit here of the game for the Moose, as she's on at first with 2 down here for the first baseman Mash Taters. He is hitting .263 with 2 homers and 6 RBIs. First pitch changeup middle away is hit up the middle on the ground. Roper dives to his left, makes a nice stop. He fires to first in time to retire Taters, and that will end the inning. Moose get 2 hits, 1 base runner is thrown out trying to steal a base, and the other 2 are retired by Smith and some great defense from Roper. Bottom 1 we go. Velos, Ho, and Pitts do up here against Rockman. There's left fielder Dancer Velos. She's locked in, hitting .451 on the year with 12 RBIs, having a good season so far. Here's a look at Rockman's numbers on the season. Rockman is 0-1 with an 8.38 ERA and a 1.97 whip. He's given up 9 earned runs in 2 starts, totaling 9 2/3 innings. He's given up 16 hits, 3 of them homers. He's walked 3 batters and also struck out 4. Batting average against for him on the year is .364. There's the first pitch from Velos. Fastball inside for a strike, 0-1. Rockman ahead. Slider up and in. Good take inside as that misses his zone, 1-1. Slider at the knees. Velos hits it deep to left center field. That's going to cut the gap as neither fielder can get to it. One hops to the base of the wall. Colt gets it in, but it's a leadoff double for Velos, as she's in scoring position here for the Freebooters in the first. Brings up rookie catcher Everett Ho, hitting .350 on the year with 7 RBIs here on the season. Fastball up, line to first base. It's a one-hopper to Taters. Throws to third. Get Velos back to second, and that's going to be an infield single for Ho as they forgot about him running to first. 2 on and none down now for Pitts, who's hitting .460, 2 homers, 10 RBIs on the season for the first baseman. He's locked in currently. Rockman set and delivers. Fastball down in the way, caught the corner, 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing as Velos hangs on at second base. Slider middle away, line into left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit, and Velos is going to try and score on this one as going to third is Ho. Here's the throw. It's late. It is an RBI double for Pitts. It's 1-0 Freebooters early. Now to bring up the shortstop Roper, hitting .382. Homers, 7 RBIs. He's got 2 in scoring position here with still nobody out here in the inning. Fastball up and in is a called strike for Rockman, 0-1. Swung late on a heater up and in, 0-2. Fastball middle of the way, grounded to second. That should get an RBI in, and it will as Ho scores. It's an RBI for Roper. 2 down. 1 down in the inning. 2-0 to score. Now to bring up DH Bad Hot Brown, who's locked in, hitting .857 on the year with 3 RBIs as he went 4 for 4 last game in his first start of the season. Fastball down and in is fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up, line to left field. That gets through over the Chris's diving glove. It's another RBI single for Brown, and it's a 3-0 Freebooters lead. Brings up rookie third baseman Christopher Woody. He's hitting .327 with 3 RBIs on the season. Rockman tense already here. Fastball up, fouled off by Woody, out of reach, 0-1. Good dive there by Taters, but he wasn't going to catch it. Fastball away, grounded to second. This should be a double play. Hill to second, 1. Chris to first. It is a double play, and that will end the inning. But the Freebooters get 3 runs here early off 3 hits as we head to the second. Swiner, Kristen Dingers do up here against Hirock Smith. There's Buck Swiner, the left fielder, hitting in the 5-hole today. He is locked in currently, hitting .276 with 4 RBIs here on the season. First pitch cutter, down and in. Just inside, ball 1. Pardon me 1 second. Apparently I need to charge my controller. The batteries are dying. Just plug that in real quick. There we go. All right. Next pitch is a fastball up at the letters, called a strike. 1-1 the count here to Swiner. Curveball down in the way, line to second base. Shigatani to her right, makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up the shortstop Nacho Crisp, hitting at .184 on the year with a homer and 5 RBIs. First pitch changeup up and in. Check swing, good take as it's inside, 1-0. Cutter down and in, swung through it as that was inside, 1-1 the count now to Crisp. Fastball down in the way, lined in the hole to short. Roper to his right makes the catch, 2 down. Now to bring up Dingers, the third baseman. He's tense right now, hitting .238, 2 homers and 4 RBIs as he bats 7th today. First pitch curveball down in the way is fouled off, 0-1. Fastball inside missing, 1-1 the count. Changeup down, taken below the knees, good eye by Dingers, 2-1 the count. Cutter up and away, hard ground up the first base line. Pitts dives and cuts it off. He'll flip it to Smith, who drops it. That is an error on Smith. Dingers will reach base here, and that will bring up Colt, the center fielder, hitting .333 with a homer and 5 RBIs. Smith does avoid the mojo down on the plus side of things, so despite the error, he is not tense at the current moment. First pitch cutter down at the knees, hard grounder at the middle. That is a base hit past the diving Shigatani into center field. Jennings gets it to the cutoff man, and that'll hold the runner to second. 2 on and 2 down now for the catcher, Pedro Nixon, batting 9th today. He's hitting .313, 2 RBIs on the year, and Smith is now tense after that last base hit. First pitch curveball middle in, floats in there for a called strike, 0-1. Changeup middle away is outside, 1-1 the count. Cutter up and in, just high, 2-1. Fastball down in the way is called strike, 2-2 the count. Cutter down and in, check swing low. Full count now as the runners will go on the next pitch. Curveball up high, popped up as Nixon gets under it to center field. Jennings takes a few steps back, now in, makes the catch, and that will end the inning as Smith, despite his own faux pas, manages to strand the 2 runners. Bottom 2, Shigatani, Burnside, and Jennings to up here against Rockman in the second. Good start for the Freebooters so far. Let's see if we can capitalize on it. Here's second baseman Sammy Shigatani, hitting .350, a homer, and 2 RBIs on the season. Rockman delivers. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Chased one up and in, inside, 0-2 the count for Shigatani. Change it down in the way is pulled foul into the Freebooters dugout on the first base side, 0-2 still the count. Slider is high from Rockman, 1-2. Fastball at the knees, lined softly left center. Chris runs it down in the outfield grass, 1 down. Brings up the right fielder Dominic Burnside. He's hitting .440, 2 RBIs on the season for the second-year player. Fastball up, Burnside drives it to right field, but he doesn't get a lot on it. Easy catch for Brown, 2 down. And to bring up the rookie center fielder Nico Jennings, who's 10th right now, hitting .306 with 2 RBIs on the season. Fastball down the middle, line to short, but it's right at Chris for an easy 1-2-3 inning for Rockman. To the third, top of the lineup do it for the Moose, Hill, Bigsby, and Brown. Here's Hill, 1 for 1 today with a single that was thrown out trying to steal second base in the first inning. First pitch fastball up and away is high for ball 1. Curveball middle in is pulled foul into the seats, 1-1. Cutter at the letters, called a strike, 1-2 the count now. Smith looking for the punch out, change up down in the way. Good check swing take there from Hill as it's low, 2-2. Fastball up and away, popped up behind the plate. Ho back a few steps. Makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up DH Helena Bigsby, 0 for 1 today. Struck out her first time up. Fastball at the letters, called a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in. Hard ripping on the ground in the right field. That is a base hit for Bigsby. As her first hit today, she's 1 for 2 and locked in again. 1 down and 1 on here for Brown, who singled her first time up. Stranded at first base in the first inning. First pitch curveball down. Check swing in the dirt. Good take from Brown. Ball 1. Fastball up and away. Line deep to left center field. That's carrying to the wall. Hits off the top of the wall, thankfully, and stays in the park. That will hold Brown to just a single as Bigsby doesn't push her luck. First and the second now with 1 down here for Taters. Grounding out the shortstop his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Smith now tense here after his 5th hit so far today. First pitch cutter down is taken below the knees, 1-0. Curveball middle in, grounded to third. It should be a double play. Woody to second, 1. Shigatani to first. It is a double play, and they get out of the jam. Smith gives up 2 hits, but he manages to get a clutch double play ball and ends the inning in style. Bottom 3, Velos, Ho, and Pitts do up here against Rockman. There's Velos, led off the game with a double and then scored a run in the first inning. She's 1 for 1 today. Fastball below the knees, ball 1. Fastball middle in, swung late by Velos, 1-1. Fastball in the middle of the plate, line to right center field. That's going to find the gap and get all the way to the wall as Brown runs after it. Picking it up on the warning track, but it'll be another double for Velos as she has a double to each gap so far today. 2 for 2, and she's in scoring position once again here. Brings up Everett Ho. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time up, but reached base safely after a good base running by Velos distracted the Moose defense. First pitch fastball swung late below the knees, 0-1. Fastball down in the way, grounded to first. Taters this time smartly flips it to the pitcher in time for the first out. As Velos gets the third. And that'll bring up Pitts, who doubled in a run his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today. Also scored a run later in the inning. Slider down and in, lined at the middle, right to Hill, who was drawn in. It's good defense, 2 down. Brings up Roper now, 0 for 1 with an RBI ground out his first time up. Looking to come in clutch here with a base hit with 2 down. Check swing, but a slider caught the outside portion of the plate, 0-1. Fastball up and away, grounded to second, easy play for Hill, and that will end the threat as the Freebooters strand a runner at third base. To the fourth, it's 3-0 still. Swiner, Crisp, and Dingers do up here against Smith. Here's Swiner, 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. First pitch curveball down and in, grounded foul, out of play, 0-1. Fastball away, popped up into shallow left field. Velos calling for it already. Left fielder makes the catch, 1 down. That'll bring up Crisp, 0 for 1. Lined out the shortstop his first time up. Fastball down and in is low, ball 1. Change it down in the way is outside, 2-0. Cutter up and in, called a strike, 2-1. Fastball down and in, grounded up the middle. That's a base hit for Crisp. His first hit today. He'll be 1 for 2. Puts him on at first with 1 down. Brings up Dingers, reach base on an error his first time up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch curveball down and away, just outside. Ball 1 from Smith. Change it down and in, pulled foul by Dingers, 1-1. Fastball up and away, fouled back, 1-2 the count now. Curveball down and away, fouled back. Dingers stays alive, still 1-2. Cutter up and in, almost hits him as that forces him off the plate, 2-2. Fastball down and in, swung through it, strike 3. Punch out for Smith, his second today, 2 down in the inning. That'll bring up Colt, singled his first time up, he's 1 for 1. First pitch change up middle away is a called strike, 0-1. Fastball middle of the plate, fouled off to the left side, out of play, 0-2. Curveball down and in below the knees, good take there from Colt, it's in the dirt, 1-2. Cutter up and in is high, check swing, good take, just above the letters, 2-2. Change up down and away, dribbled softly up the middle to short. Roper charges, bare hands and fires, in time to get Colt, and that will end the inning as Smith gets another score, this one on the board. Bottom 4, it's still 3-0. Brown, Woody, and Shigatani go up against Rockman. Here's Brown, RBI single in his first at bat, he's 1 for 1 today. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Slider at the knees, Brown drives that deep to right field, that's got some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run for Bad Hot Brown, his first home run here in the series. And that makes it a 4-0 game. Freebooters extend the lead. Good swing there from Brown. He's been hitting it lately. Brings up rookie third baseman Christopher Woody. He's 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play his first time up, which made him tense. Fastball down, grounded hard to second. Hill backhands it easily though, 1 down. Now to bring up Shigatani, 0 for 1. Fastball down and in. Ooh, Rockman deflects it off his glove to Hill. She'll fire to first in time. Shigatani retired and with 2 down now. That'll bring up Burnside. Flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Fastball down and the way is outside and low. 1-0 to count. Change it down and in. Line to short right at Chris, and that will end the inning. But the Freebooters get a leadoff homer from Brown as it's now 4-0 after 4. To the 5th, Nixon, Hill, and Bigsby do up. Pedro Nixon leads off. He's 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. First pitch fastball down and in is called strike, 0-1. Curveball down and away. Grounded up the third base line. Fair. Woody with a nice diving stop. He'll fire to first. That's in time to get Nixon. Good play from the rookie. 1 down. Brings up Hill. Singled her first time up. She's 1 for 2 today. Fastball up and in. Called a high ball. 1-0. Cutter up and away. Line softly to right field. That's going to bloop in there for a base hit. Burnside was playing her deeper. She'll get it in, but that'll be the second hit today for Hill. She's 2 for 3. 1 on 1 down now for Bigsby, who singled her last time up. She's 1 for 2 today. Back to the locked in position. Pick up the first. Nothing doing as Hill gets back. First pitch cutter up and in. Just high. Ball 1. Change up at the knees, check swing low, 2-0, good take. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Hill gets back. Curveball down and in, check swing at the knees, good pitch there from Smith as he gets it over, 2-1. Fastball up and away is high, 3-1 the count. Change up down and in, call to strike the knees, full count now. Cutter down and away. Bigsby gets a charge into that one, deep to center field. Jennings at the warning track, looks up. Makes the catch in front of the wall for the second out. Just not enough carry there for the Bigsby as she's back to neutral mojo. Now to bring up Brown, who's at 2 for 2 today with 2 singles, as Hill's still at first with great speed. First pitch fastball down and away, bounces off of Ho's glove as Hill goes for second. She'll make it there on the pass ball, and she's in scoring position now for Brown. 1-0 pitch here from Smith is a curveball middle in, fouled back, 1-1. Cutter down and away. Dribbled in the hole to third. Woody over to his left makes the stop. He'll go to first, and that will end the inning. Another scoreless one for Smith as he threw 5. Bottom 5, it's 4-0 still as the Freebooters cruise along. Jennings, Velos, and Ho do up here against Rockman. Here's Jennings, 0 for 1 today. Lined out to shortstop his first time up. Fastball up and in is a called strike from Rockman, 0-1. Slider down in the way, grounded in the hole to short. Easy backhand for Chris, 1 down. Here's Velos, 2 for 2 today. She doubled to right center field her last time up. She doubled to left center her first time up. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball line to right field. Good contact for Velos, but it's right at Brown for the second out. That brings up Ho, who's 0 for 2. He's grounded out last time at the plate to first base, and he hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. He's also scored a run today. Slider middle of the plate, grounded hard to second, but Hill backhands it easily for the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Rockman. To the 6th, Tater, Swiner, and Chris do up here against Smith. Tater's 0 for 2 today, grounded into a double play his last time up. He's also grounded out as well. Curveball floats inside, almost hits him, 1-0. Fastball down in the way, called a strike, 1-1. Changeup up and in. Taters turns on that one, hits it deep to right center field. That might have carry to it, and it is gone. Off the outfield railing, it's a home run. Third of the year for Taters as that solo shot gets the Moose on the board. It's 4-1. Brings up Swiner, 0 for 2 today. Lined out and grounded out, or lined out and flown out. First pitch fastball down and in is dribbled softly in the hole to first. Pitts barehands it and flips it to Smith in time for the first out. Got to bring up Chris. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. He's also lined out to shortstop. First pitch cutter down in the way is outside for ball 1. Fastball up and in is turned on by Chris. Hit the right field on the line, but Burnside right there to make the catch. 2 down. Brings up Dingers. He's rattled now. Hit into a double play his last time up. He's 0 for 2. First pitch cutter down in the way. Hard grounder at the middle. That's a base hit. Dinger's on with his first hit today. He's 1 for 3 as that 2-out hit will extend the inning for Smith. So he'll have to face Colt, the center fielder, who's 1 for 2. Singled his first time up. First pitch changeup up and in is fouled back by Colt, out of play, 0-1. Fastball down and in is hit into right center field on the line. Burnside over, makes the catch in the gap, and that will end the inning. Taters gets the Moose on the board with a leadoff solo home run as Smith makes his first mistake, but he gets out of the inning without any further damage. To the bottom of the 6th, it's a 4-1 game. Pitts, Roper, and Brown do appear against Rockman. Here's Pitts. He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI double. He's also flown out today, or lined out. Changeup inside is in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up and away is a called strike. 1-1 the count. Slider down and away, lined in the hole to short. Diving play by Chris on the grass makes the catch. 1 down. I bring up Roper, 0 for 2 today. RBI ground out and a fly out. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball away, called a strike. 1-1. Fastball up and in is called strike. 1-2 the count to Roper. Slider down and in is low. Fisted softly to shortstop on the line as Chris makes the catch. 2 down. Now to bring up Brown, who had a solo home run his last time up. He's also signaled in a run earlier. He's 2 for 2. Rockman locked in now. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up, line to second, but it's right at Hill for the third out. 1-2-3 inning for Rockman here as he cruises through the inning. To the 7th, it's 4-1 still. Nixon, Hill, and Bixby do up here. Smith done after 6 innings of work. He threw 74 pitches, 9 hits given up, 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts. Very good outing. He's in line for the win as that's a quality start. Coming out of the bullpen to face these hitters for the Moose. It's going to be left-hander Doc Simpleman. Simpleman making his 4th appearance of the season. In his previous 3, he's 1-0 with a 3.68 ERA and an 0.95 WHIP. He's given up 3 earned runs and 7 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 1 of them a solo homer. He's also struck out 11, which is most on the in the bullpen. 233 batting average gets us also the best out of the bullpen relievers. First pitch fastball up is called to strike the letters. 0-1 as he gets ahead here of Nixon, the catcher who switch hits now and bats from the right-handed side of the plate. Two-seamer down in the way, swung through at 0-2 as K-Man activates for Simpleman. Slider down and in, grounded in the hole to second. Shigatani backhands it easily and makes the play, 1 down. Brings up Hill, who's 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. First pitch two-seamer up and in is fouled back, 0-1. Slider down and in is inside and low, 1-1 the count. Fastball up and away is outside, 2-1. Two-seamer down and away, grounded softly to first. Pitch charges and takes it to the bag himself, 2 down. That'll bring up Bixby, who's 1 for 3 today with the single. Flew out to deep center fielder for last time up. Slider down and away, grounded to short right at Roper. He'll make the play, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Simpleman out of the bullpen. He gets through the 7th, bottom 7. Woody, Shigatani, and Burnside to appear against Rockman. There's Woody, 0 for 2. Grounded out his last time up. Still tense. Fastball down and in is called strike to Woody, 0-1. Fastball inside misses, 1-1. Fastball up and away is high, 2-1. Fastball down and in, caught the corner, 2-2. Fastball at the knees, Woody drives it to shallow right center field, in on it Brown, she'll call off Colt. Makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Shigatani, who's 0 for 2 today in tense. Slider inside, caught the zone, 0-1 the count from Rockman. Fastball down and in is grounded softly to short, easy play for Chris, 2 down. Now to bring up the 8-hitter Burnside, he's 0 for 2 today as well. Fastball up, he goes with it to right field, but again it's right at Brown, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Freebooters once again as Rockman cruises through the 7th. To the 8th, Brown, Taters, and Swiner, middle of the lineup to appear against Simpleman. There's Brown, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. First pitch slider down and away is low, 1-0. Fastball down and in is inside, 2-0. Two-seamer up and in is high, ball 3 as Simpleman has trouble finding the zone here to start the inning. Fastball middle away, fouled back, 3-1. Slider down and in, grounded to second, right at Shigatani. She'll make the play, 1 down. That'll bring up Taters, solo home run his last time up. He's 1 for 3 today with an RBI. First pitch two-seamer up and away, fouled back by Taters, 0-1. Fastball down and in, fouled off again, 0-2. Slider down and away in the dirt. Good bounce take there from Taters, 1-2. Two-seamer away, outside, 2-2. Fastball up and in, fools him, called strike 3 at the letter. His first punch out today for Simpleman, 2 down. Brings up Swiner, who's 0 for 3. Still locked in, though. First slider down and away is fouled off, 0-1. Fastball up and in, chased it high and inside, 0-2 the count now. Two-seamer down and in, lined up the first base line, just foul, 0-2 still the count. Fastball up and away, chased it high and away, strike 3, second punch out of the inning for Simpleman. He has another 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 8 we go, it's still 4-1. Jennings, Velos, and Ho to appear against Rockman. Here's Jennings, rookies 0 for 2 today in center field. Strike at the letters, 0-1. Changeup down and in is skied to right center field. Should be an easy play for Colt. 1 down. Brings up Velos, who's 2 for 3 today with 2 doubles. Flew out to right center her last time up. Fastball outside from Rockman, ball 1. Changeup down and in is called a strike, 1-1. Chased it outside, changeup pulled on the ground to short. Easy play for Chris, 2 down. Brings up Ho, who's 0 for 3 today. I'm going to pinch hit for Ho here. Coming off the bench is rookie catcher Parker Freeman. He'll take the at-bat here. Fastball outside for a called strike, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, breaks the bat as it's fouled off into the Freebooters dugout, 0-2 to Freeman. Fastball down and in, lined at the middle over the diving Chris Glove into left center field. That'll be cut off by Colt and will be a single for Freeman. So he's on at first here with a 2-out pinch hit single. Brings up Pitts to the plate. He's 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Still locked in. Slider at the knees, grounded to short, right at Chris. He'll go to first, and that will end the inning. One hit for the Freebooters. Gets Rockman a little bit out of his mojo, but he still gets a scoreless inning on the board. To the ninth, it's 4-1. Chris, Dingers, and Colt do up here against Simpleman, who's going to try go for the 3-inning save. Here's Chris, 1 for 3 with a single. Freeman stays in the game at catcher. We're going to make some defensive changes here. Going to bring in Fordo in to play second base. We're going to put Lumpkins in left, moving Velos to center, as she has better speed than him. And that's it. We're going to leave Roper and Woody in the game, because Reddier can only play first base and catcher, and we just brought Freeman in, so no need to put him in at catcher here. First pitch from Simpleman is fastball down in the way, low, ball 1. Slider down and in is low, 2-0. Two-seamer up and in is popped up behind the plate, out of play as Freeman looks at it over the fence, 2-1. Fastball up and away, taken deep to left center field by Crisp. Velos to the warning track, makes the catch, 1 down. Brings up Dingers, who singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3 today. Has power versus left-hander active here against Simpleman, who's now locked in. First pitch slider down and in is inside and low, ball 1. Fastball away, outside, 2-0. Two-seamer at the letters, hit on the ground hard up the middle. Fordo dives to his right on a nice play. He'll fire to first in time to get Dingers, 2 down. Great vacuum glove there for Fordo, and that'll bring up Colt, who's the last chance. 2 on, nobody down here. 2 out, nobody on here in the inning in the bottom of the ninth, top of the ninth. Jesus. He's 1 for 3 today. Colt, he's singled. Fastball down in the way is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Two-seamer down and in, swung over the top of it, 0-2 the count now as K-Man activates one more time for Simpleman as he looks to end the game here. Slider up and in, high, swung through it, strike 3, chasing it, and that's the 3rd punch out today for Simpleman, and that is another 1-2-3 inning for him as he slams the door with 9 straight outs here to finish the game off in a Freebooters victory, 4-1. A little bit slow on the offensive side of things for both clubs, but we jumped out early on Rockman and never looked back. 1 hit, 1 run given up today by Tarak Smith, also along with 9 hits. He had a very good quality start as he got through 6 innings. And then Simpleman shut them down, 7, 8, and 9, 1, 2, 3 every inning. Looking at the box scores, Swiner and Nixon were hitless for the Moose. Only run is off the bat of Mashed Taters on the solo homer. And on our side of things, everybody got hits except Ho, Roper, Woody, Shigatani, Burnside, and Jennings. Basically, the bottom 4 in our lineup were hitless, as well as our 4-hitter. 2 RBI day for Brown as he had the solo home run and an RBI single, RBI double for Pitts, and an RBI ground out for Roper. 2-hit day for Velos as she had the 2 doubles at the top of the lineup. Pitching lines, Rockman goes complete game in the loss, 8 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 home run ball. He falls to 0-2. On the other side, Tarak Smith, a quality start, 6 innings in his season debut, 9 hits surrendered, 1 earned run, 1 home run. Ball surrendered and 2 strikeouts. He improves to 1-0, and Simpleman gets his first save of the season with 3 perfect innings out of the bullpen with 3 strikeouts as well. Player of the game is Bad Hop Brown as he had the 2 RBI day. Tarak Smith, the runner-up, with the quality start, and Doc Simpleman with the perfect 3 innings of relief is your 3rd place finisher. Very rare to see a reliever in the top 3 there. There we go. All right. Alrighty, well that puts us nicely. We've won our 2nd straight game in a row, 3rd of our last 4, as we're now 4-8. We are slowly pushing our way up the standings, as we will have our final matchup with the Moose next time out. Skip that. Skip that. Here we go. Herbivores and Hot Corners. Could really use a win by the Hot Corners here. And they hold on to win 5-3 as the Herbivores fall to 7-4, shrinking the gap for us. Nice. Very good. Very good indeed. But that does put us back in last place as the Hot Corners have the run differential advantage over us. Still, 2 wins in a row. We're sitting good right now. Next episode is the 2nd of the 2-game series against the Moose, as it's our final matchup against them in the regular season. We'll send our ace Winnie Noel to the hill, who's 1-1 with a 5.68 ERA and a 1.37 whip. She'll be facing their 4th pitcher of the Moose, Raoul Strikes. He's 1-0 with a 3.09 ERA and a 1.37 WHIP. This will be Noel's last start in the regular season, so hopefully we get that momentum going. Looking around the league, Brittany Harrell is released from the Buzzards, replaced by Steve-O Reeves, former Herbisaurs outfielder, as Huck and Duck loses 12 velocity. Probably should get rid of him now. Godfred Storm, the utility outfielder from the Wild Pigs, is picked up by the Wide Loads, replacing first baseman Darcy Hicks. Gordon Fruitwell, the former Crocodons outfielder, is picked up by the Wild Pigs. He's replacing Alika Gill, the third baseman. And Fordo gets +2 speed. That's nice. Wide Loads sign former Herbisaurs outfielder Chili Little, replacing their right fielder Ella Royds, who has RBI dub now, which is weird. She doesn't have that at the beginning of the series. And the Wide Loads also cut shortstop Masha Donga. I guess they've given up on their playoff chances as they bring in former Moonstars DH/first baseman Rusty Bustum. Okay. Well, if that's the case with Huck and Duck, we need to bring in another reliever and fast. Which means we need to bring in... Alright, yeah, so we'll need to bring in another starter. Because I want to keep Sebastian Morrow, but we're going to need to move him to the bullpen. He's definitely not an effective starter, so to say. The ones that I have starred, I don't love any of them, but I guess Fabulo is the best option, just based on overall-wise. Plus, bringing him in for Huck and Duck, yeah, that'll spend $4.4 million, but we'll still have plenty of surplus left to pick up extra money for cap things and whatnot. So yeah, we'll need to get rid of Huck and Duck now. We'll move Morrow to the bullpen, so Fabula will make a third start with us this year. Here I thought I wouldn't bring him back, but, you know, things change in this league, and that's what's happening. So Huck and Duck is gone. We'll bring Fabula on. He'll take over the second pitcher slot as Morrow will exit to the bullpen. Okay. Okay, I think that's the only thing I want to do right now, because our lineup's pretty solid for the most part. Okay, alright. For right now, we'll be good, because our offense has been doing well past couple of games, so I'll let it slide for now. Yeah, we just finished the game a few minutes ago. We won 4-1. It was a good pitcher's duel against the Moose. They had their starter Rockman go the complete game in the loss. We got 3 runs off him in the first inning. We never looked back, and then we got a solo run late on a home run by Brown. Trock Smith got a quality start off, 6 innings, and then Simpleman came out of the bullpen for a 3-inning save. Set them down 1-2-3, 9 batters up, 9 batters down. Thank you. But yeah, we just released Huck and Duck because we need to move more up to the bullpen anyway, and he just lost a whole bunch of velocity. So I think it's best to get rid of him now before he goes to like a D+. So we'll bring Fabula back. He'll make his third start with us in 2 episodes. And let's do the player developments here. Let's see. I don't like this one for Pitts. I like this one for Sammy, but it'll be here next time, so we don't need to buy it now. I don't like this one for Noel, so we'll pass on that. This one for Bates I'm willing to take a shot on, just because he needs the junk. And it's a low chance to get K-Dud, so I'll probably take a chance on this one. These other two, they'll be here next time as well, so no need to worry about them. Alright, so let's see what we get. Lose 2. Got the +4. Okay, that's fine. I would like the 9 there. I'll take the +2 accuracy. That's cool, too. Now up in the 90 range, and he avoids K-Dud. Perfect. Good job, Maxton. Get yourself a little bit better before your next appearance. And then we'll get these 3 next episode, and we'll see what else these other 3 become. Okay, set the lineup here. Call it a day. Alright, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. We'll take Woody out of the lineup because he's struggling, so we'll put Brown in. Jennings has to stay in and hit, so, because I'm not putting Pumper Lumpkins out there to hit. It's just not happening. So, Jennings will hit, so will Shikatani, who's not doing so well if they continue to struggle. I can bring in a Fordo because he'll have Tough out, so he might be better than Shikatani. And then for Jennings, if he continues to struggle, maybe I'll have to put Lumpkins in late, but for now we'll wait. And then for catcher, I'm going to take Ho out, and I'm going to put Freeman in because he did get the hit off in the pinch hit roll. So let's give Ho a break, let him, like, you know, rest up. Yep, all duck and no huck. You're right. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I like that lineup. Okay, yep, alright, that'll do. Alright, so it'll be Velos in left again, followed by Pitts at first. Reddier's back in the lineup after 2 games off. He's DHing again. Roper at short. Brown at third base. He's locked in. Gets to start in the field for Woody, who's tense. Freeman off the bench for Ho, as he's going to give Ho a day off to rest. Burnside again in right field. Has his contact versus righties active here against strikes. Jennings will be batting 8th in center again, and Shikatani will bat 9th at second. Both of them are tense, looking to turn their sticks around. Alrighty, that'll do it for this one, guys. Got another win on the board, 2 in a row. 3rd in our last 4 games. We're still in the playoff hunt. It's a very, very long outside shot, but we're not out yet, so let's keep fighting. Send our ace to the next time, hopefully to get a win. Until then, this is Nasty One, signing off.